My voice is coming? Am I audible?
Yes, I'm audible.
Properly ना मतलब. And share screen is also.
Yes, ma'am. एक बार अपनी मैं वॉइस क्लियर स्क्रीन कर दीजिए.
Share screen try करूँ? हाँ.
हाँ जी करिए मैम. हाँ
Host,
जी मैम, करिए करिए.
हाँ और host disable participant screen sharing.
मैम दे दिया आपको मैंने होस्ट राइट्स.
Okay. शेयर किया. ठीक है. दिख रहा है.
दिख रही है मैम स्क्रीन.
एक मिनट. एम्पावरिंग डिसीजन मेकिंग लेना है ना अपने को आज. तो जैसा रखती हूँ अभी.
प्रेसिडेंट को बुला रहे
इसमें शेयर. स्टॉप शेयरिंग करना है ना.
हैं.
रिकॉर्डिंग अभी से चालू रखा है.
ऑटो रिकॉर्डिंग है.
that's right. Moment you start recording, फिर आपको वो कट करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ जी.
हाँ. वही. उमेश सर आ रहे हैं.
सॉरी.
उमेश शर्मा जी आ रहे हैं अभी.
नहीं उमेश सर नहीं आ रहे सर.
हाँ. मैं बोला कोई
उनको लिंक तो भेजा है, बाकी टाइम हो तो ज्वाइन कर लेंगे. तो
ओपनिंग
मेरे
रिमार्क्स
ख्याल
में
से
कोई.
शायद ही करेंगे.
हाँ.
सचिन ये मत पढ़ियो, शी सर्व्स एज अ co-opted member ना. बोरिंग हो गया.
I think सब ने सब्सक्राइब कर लिया होगा. वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड वो टोल्ड के लिंक चल ही नहीं रहा है.
सर मैम उनका नाम है सबका, तभी मैंने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बना लिया था पहले ही, कि किसी को कोई भी दिक्कत आए ना मेरे को डायरेक्टली मैसेज कर दे. तो उनको भी कंटिन्यूसली मैं मैसेज करे जा रहा हूँ कि ज्वाइन कर लीजिए, स्पीकर हैज ज्वाइंड. और एक का भी अभी भी आया था कि मतलब
हाँ.
ज्वाइन हो पाएंगे, मैंने कहा टाइम अप हो गया.
प्रभा मैडम का फोन है.
हाँ जी.
हम पार्टिसिपेंट्स को चैट अलाउ करते हैं ना. दे कैन पुट
हाँ
क्वेश्चंस.
जी मैम, चैट अलाउड है, आप अपने क्वेश्चन ले सकते हैं बीच में.
और इफ दे पुट क्वेश्चंस दैट आल्सो विल बी अवेलेबल टू अस नाउ.
हम्म.
ओके. गुड. ग्रेट. गोइंग. सो ऑल सेट टू गो.
मैम 5-6 मिनट रह गए मैम.
हाँ वो तो अभी काउंटडाउन बिगिंस ऐसा होता है.
ठीक है.
आज फिर भी हम लोग टाइम पे है ना ऐसा.
हाँ जी.
तो important
ठीक.
है. माने. તો એ લોકોને ફાર કેમ લાગે છે આનું માઇક્રોફોન ક્યાં છે પ્રકાશ.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, some participants are saying that your voice is coming a bit low.
That is why. However, now it's okay. Is it okay?
Participants, please tell in the chat box.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Ma'am, ma'am,
आ रही है
no, some
वैसे तो
participants are still complaining.
इससे ज्यादा
Hmm.
तो वॉल्यूम कहाँ से लाऊं?
नहीं, ठीक है,
Seems
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है मेरे साथ।
उनको बोला खुद का वहां पे
okay.
आउटपुट वॉल्यूम थोड़ा बढ़ाना होगा तो वो ट्राई कर।
Hmm.
For
Someone is
you
saying
it is
सचिन,
you can
okay.
use the headset.
Rohit, for you it is okay. Audio is coming proper. हाँ. Microsoft.
Oh.
Can be better. इससे ज्यादा तो मतलब थोड़ा सा स्क्रीन करके बोलूं तो हो सकता है. मतलब यहाँ का भी कैसे है वो कैमरा है ना इज अ कैप्चरिंग द
Hmm.
ऑडियो. दैट्स हाउ इट इज, यू नो. सो वो डिस्टेंस
Hmm.
1 फीट का है मेरा, सो इट हैज टू बी लाइक दिस.
Hmm. Ma'am, shall we start?
If 3, then yes, good to go.
Yes, currently 35 attendees have joined currently. So let's begin with your introduction, ma'am, and then the Rohit sir will speak. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this 2-day training on Tally. Today we have with us the chairman of the CMP and CA Vandana Dhodia, ma'am. She is a she has accomplished career spanning over 36 years in finance and consultancy. She has during She holds a commerce graduate degree, an LLB degree, and became a chartered accountant in 1998. Her expertise includes tally, accounts, income tax, GST, and management consultancy. Committed to continuous learning, she learned a diploma in information system audit in 2004 and completed a forensic audit and fraud detection certificate in 2020. Vanna ma'am has been recognized with the Star Woman of the Year award from WRC of ICAI in 2024 and is acknowledged as a tally evangelist from Tally. She is a life she is a life member of numerous professional associations. She has delivered over 300 speeches and workshops for various esteemed platforms and has been featured in various publications and interviews. Vanna Am is also a passionate musician and Rotarian and having founded the International Fellowship of Rotarian Music Chapter, where she serves as treasurer and she became a vice president of Rotary Club of Borivali in 21-22. That's the introduction, ma'am. Over to Rohit sir. He'll speak his words.
yeah, Sachin, thank you so much. Very respected Vandana ji, the speaker of today's session, and my dear professional colleagues, a very good afternoon to all. It's a great day for all of us that you all have gathered here and in the new initiative which the committee has recently started in terms of giving the practical training on various tools. So this is an initiative in which we are going to do these programs of proprietorship form for the first phase, and then we'll do the program for the partnership form in the second phase. So it is our second training. Last week we had a training on Joho, and this week we are doing training on Tele, and next week we'll be doing training on another topic. The committee has taken initiatives on various aspects in terms of doing residential program at Center of Excellences in Jaipur and Hyderabad, where we are doing practice ki Pathshala, and we are getting a huge response from the membership at large. And as and when we launch the program, it is full by the membership participation. And till now, we have done 5 programs, and all programs were complete in well time, where we are not only doing with the academic part, but we are taking care of the growth, the networking strategies, the professional opportunities, and the tech part in which we are teaching the GPTs how to use the GPTs in your professional practice. We are dealing with the practice management software. Then we are giving the training of an audit tool in the name of any audit, which will help us to do the audit through the software. So these are initiatives along with the various tie-ups which the institute is taking, and we are regularly updating on the Twitter account via social media, informing the branches and the members that the recent initiatives which the committee is taking. So a lot of working is going on. New recent tie-ups will be there available for the membership at large, which will help them in their routine practice, and it will definitely build the capacity of the CFMs. So I'll not take much of the time, and I'll not come between the participant and the speakers. So over to you, madam, and all my best wishes to all the participants for attending today's program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rohit sir, for your kind words. So, Vandana, ma'am, you may kindly proceed, ma'am, without wasting much of our time. So, ma'am, over to you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and welcome all the participants in the second series. Like last week, the sir mentioned it was on a Joho, and all of us know, okay, for SMEs, Tally is the tool for day-to-day accounts, as well as whenever they need any sort of reporting. That also accounting, reporting, and whatever compliance is also required, we will take care in the case of Tally. So to start with today's presentation, the committee has decided to go it for 2 days, because one day will not be sufficient. And in any case, for me to give session in Tally, 5 days, 2 hours is also short. And as an evangelist, I will like to mention that I am using only 60 to 70% of Tally, yet to explore so much of in Tally. And I'm thankful that, the ICI is giving us an opportunity to share the knowledge, what we gained while traveling through this. So participants, you may feel any questions you want, you can ask in the chat box. After every 5-10 minutes, we will try to collect it. Sachin will inform me if it is apt, so you can interrupt me in between also. Mainly, our focus will be there. Okay, I will tell you what are the shortcuts and day-to-day practice when we are doing. So we are, as they mentioned, proprietary concerns are first phase they are been calling. So here the time becomes the essence. I should be knowing certain shortcuts when I work with Tally. So let me share my screen with you all. So is this visible, Sachin? Confirm, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely fine.
So good to go. So here I have written, get familiar with Tally Prime. In the busy audit season, time is the essence, with huge volume of data per client and huge number of clients to serve. The huge number of clients to serve, I am mentioning from the point of view of income tax season, income tax return filing season is starting. So whenever data is coming, you need something which will help you to increase your efficiency, which is very critical time. So Tally release are 1, 2, Tally Prime, how many chat box में पहले तो डाल दो, how many of them are using Tally Prime? That's very important to understand from them. And whatever session objectives now I am going to mention, just keep on writing, ke, are you using automated opening of company, auto login? So kindly be with me, just type yes, yes, yes. So at least idea have how many of you are actually using. Using Prime, yes, but now next question is using automated login and auto login and auto load in company. So yes, so when no comes, it's very important that this lecture will give you some new insights to use Tally in a different way. Now, what do you mean by auto login and auto load companies? All of you know, whenever, ERP9 or whatever Tally you were using, whenever you start Tally, it opens with one company. So that is called auto load of company. Now, see, if I am a group head or I am a person who every day looks for say 5 to 10 companies, which I definitely need to check up my personal accounts, my client's accounts, or whosoever's account. So understand from any point of view, wherever I need, at a one go, there are n numbers of companies I want to every day open. Now, credentials like auto login implies that the credentials are same for all the companies, whichever like I want to open. Say I have a bunch of companies where my user ID and password for logging will be the same. So then the auto login feature will work. Otherwise, auto login implies that whatever you are going to start with a company with a, for example, A is your login ID and A is your password. For the B company also your login ID and password is same. Then auto login feature will work. Second, auto load companies work for those subject. There are different folders, there are files which I want to collect with one touch of click. So these are the first two features what I wanted to take you to. That's the first I will be showing you live. Then how many of you are using go to function? Now this is the third question. So there are yes, no करें. इससे ज्यादा now see, am I audible? इससे ज्यादा तो मेरी आवाज ही नहीं जाएगी. माइक का ही इश्यू है. They are getting slow sound. I don't know why.
Ma'am, any issue?
Now clearly audible? Okay, great. Let's. Now we wanted to know about go to function. Auto login no था, वो तो समझ में आ गया. Go to function, how many of you are using? Go to दीपक सर यूज कर रहे हैं, मेल यूज कर रहे हैं. बाकी के लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? How many of you are? Good. So go to function में भी बहुत सारे फीचर्स मैं बताऊंगी. Switch to कितने लोग यूज करते हैं? Go to means we know how to go where. So Alt G is a shortcut. But then there is a something called जैसे Alt Tab यूज करते हैं हम लोग different screens के लिए. Not company switching. It is switching between the 2-3 open reports while I am navigating through Tally. Okay. So coming back to my session. So थोड़ा बहुत मतलब what I'm trying to understand is that कि आज का session हमारे लिए कितना important और informative रहेगा. That's what we are looking at, you know. Save view कितने लोग use कर रहे हैं? Okay, okay. Save view विशाल जी, अनुराग जी यूज कर रहे हैं. Great. और कब कब कर सकते हैं, कहाँ कहाँ कर सकते हैं, वो सब यूज केस हम लेंगे आज. ओके, फाइन. लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट. व्हाट नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू स्पीक अबाउट? Change view and exception report in each tally screen that we will be covering today. That also will help you to understand your day-to-day operations. ये faster access to client data means auto login basically. So let us now start. This is the report. These came in Tally Prime release 1.0. I think in the end of 2020, this release had come, you know. That's I just wanted to make you understand. The fantastic part was that Tally Prime and Tally ERP9 both can exist now. It is 4 years that Tally Prime has come. So we have come out, Tally has come out with some more motivation to those of you who are using still ERP9 and want to have not renewed your subscription and not migrated to Prime. So now whenever you renew your subscription, we will give you 4 months extra subscription. So as of now, when you renew, it is 12 plus 1, 13 months. If you are renewing after the 20th of the particular month, so it is 12 plus 1 plus 4 months. So ideally you will get 17-month extension subject to you migrate to Prime. So we actually want you to use the features which are enabled in Prime, which will really make your life easy. So first of all, I will give you the auto login live demo. So let's go to Tally first. Now I have already opened certain companies for you. Instead of that, I will start my new Tally. So when I come to my desktop, I wanted 1 more minute to take off all of yours. There are different versions of Tally. I am, as an auditor, get the different clients. Different clients may be, some may be on ERP9, some may be on Prime, Teleprime version 1, version 2.1, version 3, version 4, and now latest version is 4.1. And Tally 5 is knocking the door. It will be coming very soon with more AI integrated. As of now, AI is already there in the Tally, but still. So you can see certain acha. And tomorrow in audit, we will be taking edit log. So edit log is a separate exe. So you can see the icon, different icons. You have to understand the logic behind that. Okay, I have kept Tally Prime 2.1. So every now and then, if the client's data comes in 2.1, I am working on 4.1. So what happens that whenever that data comes to our office, we migrate. Sometimes client has not migrated. So there is a difference. Our duty as a chartered accountant, first of all, is that make them aware latest is the best. Whatever you do, come to the latest version. But one catch is there. If some of your clients have TDL, TDL means customize their software. Certain TDLs are coming to customize to have certain proper utilization of feature of Tally. There is a general instructions which I want to the participants. Let them talk to their partners or the person who has provided TDL before migrating to the next version. People may ask why that person has not migrated to 4.1. So the moment their TDL person gives them green signal or give them the final TDL which can work with the new version of Tally, it is advisable to migrate. So that is why some people may have not migrated from 2.1 to 3 or 3 to 4, depending on the, so every person's requirement is different. Please understand. So we have to tune to their frequency. We have to understand their problem. And as a guide, you are a guide to them. So see, every businessman takes your opinion before investing into any new venture or buying any software. So you should be capable enough knowing the abilities or features and the intricacies of the Tally usage. So coming back to now, what I said was auto load companies. Now, say I have already fixed कि मेरे को जब भी मेरा Tally on हो, whenever I start my Tally, so I click on the icon. It should load certain companies and with some user ID password. So I'm just putting my user ID and my password. Now you see at a stretch, it is opening all the companies. I don't need to key in the password every time. So it is I'm automizing my work, basically. That is what is happening. And I have also kept dashboard in my auto startup. Now let us understand how this can happen. क्योंकि features कैसे दिखता है, कैसे होता है, how the feature functions that we have seen, how to enable that features. So we have to go to F1, then settings, and then this is a startup settings. You have to remember like this. What I want to do in whenever I'm starting the Tally, load companies on startup, I have said yes. Enter is a yes, enter is a no. So yes, then down arrow, then you press companies to load. Now this is something where my path is there and I have given. You can define from, see, specify from path, select from drive. So different drives also. So if 5 different companies assignment is going on, I can put different data, path here and decide. Whichever is the last company will be loaded, it will be displayed first. It's a first come first. So last wala Tally mein top pe dikhega. That's what you have to understand. So whenever you use this feature, this is how it is to be done. Then open dashboard. Now this yes, you will give for some directors, managers, jinko हमेशा MIS report देखने हैं. At the end of the session, I will also take you through some of the dashboards. Predefined dashboards are there. Even CA can make their own dashboard. You can get an assignment of preparing dashboard as per the requirement of the client. So this is also money. You can generate revenue because there is a specialized knowledge which you will be giving them, and it is a one-time exercise. And there is a different styles which I don't want. I can change, I can shift. So dashboard is something MIS reporting, taking filtered reports at one go, at one point, at one particular slide. It's like that. So that also I can have while start. You have seen, all of you have seen when my company opened, my dashboard was there. Now start application. Then there is a last is login. Enable auto login for companies with the same credential. If it is yes, so these will help you how? First of all, 6 company we have loaded, it's okay. Now after that, if any another company also I open, any of my client, for example, you go to any client, if the credential is same, I don't need to key in the user ID password. I hope you all understand. इसमें मेरा पासवर्ड अलग होगा. So then I have to punch it. I have to punch it if my password is set other than what is my regular. तो ये exercise से मैं बच जाऊंगी if I am having the same credentials to the person. Say same credential, it will open auto login. What I'm trying to showcase to you is that you can save on time if you have a consistent and different clients you are working with, have the same credentials, then it will be easy to open whenever you go and try to open that company. With the same credential, it will open. Okay? Auto login, so we have understood. So now I'm shutting the company which is not required. Alt F1 and I shut the company whichever you don't require. So that's how it works. So everything is through with auto load companies and auto login. हाँ मुझे यस लगते रहेगा ना. So it should not be just like monologue. I am talking. Everyone just start typing. Huh? Can we close all together? See, escape is the only route of closing all the companies together. You have to just get out of the tally. See, moreover, क्या होता है? Alt F3 feature in Tally is Alt F1 is to shut companies, right? Alt F1, it is allowing you to shut one company at one time. And if you want to close all together, you just escape from Tally and everything is vanished. Okay. So you may ask me, okay, now I don't want load company at the time of loading. If you don't want, so you can keep on pressing escape and it will not open for you. So it's like that. Okay. So I hope I am clear. Okay, if the first auto login I have enabled, first company I open with the same credential, the second company I open with the same credential, it will not prompt me for the password. That's how it is. Now let's go to function. So there are certain scenarios we have created. Let us go this. This is save you. So quick access to trial balance. Save you. काफी सारे. I think so many of you are using also. So trial balance. How many of you have saved trial balance in a default Tally? Everyone knows display trial balance, how it looks like. Does it look like this? Sabki, everyone who are using save you, are you having this kind of trial balance? Opening, transaction and closing. This is by default I have created, that's why. So I will show you any other reports where a default has not been created. Let me show you stock summary. Here also, see my all companies, I have certain standard formats have been opening, transaction, closing, outward, everything is set. So I am saving on my time. Every time I don't need to press F12 and show opening balance, show transactions and closing balance. Are you with me? Are you understanding? Those of you who have not used, I will show you how save you actually works, you know. In fact, 2 of that I seen my reports are like that only. So trial balance, my view, we have to have a save view features and like 10,000, more than 10,000 payment if I want to save that report, I can customize my report. So let us see by any chance यहाँ पे कैश में expenses है कि नहीं, पहले तो वो समझ में आना चाहिए. Is there any cash transactions? There are some cash transactions for us and more than 10,000 वाले भी है, क्योंकि कैश में परचेज की थोड़ी एंट्री डाली है, just to show for the demo entries. Some of the clients are also educated, they don't do, but as a chartered accountant, when we have to see the expenses more than 10,000 for our tax audit purpose, what we do, Alt F12. Now the fantastic thing is that the Control F filter has come in Tally. Anywhere, anything in Tally you can find. So you can now apply the filter. Yes. So voucher. So then I will go to advanced filter. No, any field की जगह पे मुझे क्या चाहिए, ledger amount चाहिए ना. I want ledger amount greater than 10,001 and voucher with group, parent group containing expenses. अगर मुझे सिर्फ expenses का चाहिए तो ऐसा I can define. So here there is nothing like that. एक minute. Filter details. Apply filter. I want vouchers with containing purchase था ना उसमें, and जरूरी है ना, and is the cumulative more than 10,000. No? See, purchase is a primary group in Tally. So expense head में नहीं मिला, generally वो मिलना चाहिए. Like अभी देखो हाउसकीपिंग सर्विसेज जो है उन्होंने ये डेमो डेटा है. See, housekeeping services also created under the purchase head. So had it been expense head, you would have got it. Data. Understood? Are you all with me? We'll keep 10,000. I just wanted 10,001 लिखने के बाद कितने लोग जाग रहे हैं? How many of them? How to save this? Yes, that's what we will save it now. पहले एक बार transactions होने चाहिए properly. How to save this as a default view? Whenever you are saving any report, that time they ask. The Tally asks you whether you want to save this report like this. So यहाँ पे right side, see, we have certain filter. So understand, I am giving 10,000. You can have your requirement, your company requirement, your reports, whatever filter you put in such particular ledger. Not only this, sales में लगा सकते हो highest to lowest, and बाद में उसकी tiles बना के dashboard. You can have dashboard for that. So the ideal thing is that you have to just imagine wherever, whichever reports you want to take a filter, and then, well, every time you want to see that, right side there is a button called Save View. If everyone can see, Control L is a shortcut. So time being, I'm just saving it. You can have expenses, heading you can give more than 10,000, more than 10K. Okay. Set this is the default view. जब भी तो ये मेरे को default चाहिए क्या इसके अंदर? नहीं. Additional अगर चाहिए तो मतलब जब भी मुझे वो report देखना है, I don't want to see any ledger like this. So I want only when I want to see this report that time. So that cannot be. So trial balance every time I want to see, then it will become default. Stock register I want to see in a columnar format every time, then you can make it as a default. Understand the difference is that default means every time whenever you open that report, it will open like that. Save with the selected master, yes, because we want that grouping filter. Selected period, whenever you are doing some audit, yes, suppose you are freezing GSTR 1 or GSTR 3B of last month. So that time this selected period, or whenever the audit starts and you just don't want to waste your time every time to go. See, 24-25 started working in Tally. You have not splitted the data. So what will happen? Every time I want to see some report. So if it is of a trial balance of 23-24, so I can define that time the period. And also, while defining certain reports, say I want to see the balance sheet with comparatives, profit and loss with comparatives, 23-24 and 22-23 should come as side by side. So that kind of report also I can save. And there the period is when, if I specify, so it's the same period will be reflected on the screen. Are we understanding? So need based, you have to understand, selected period means every time you want that period. So then it will be a selected period to be specified. So this is done. Okay. Whenever I see the cash, I don't need to see like default more than 10,000. So now once I have saved it, where I will get that report. So you have to press Alt G, and whatever expenses greater than 10K has come here. Now here is Alt F to blank to blank. So this will show you that transaction once again. So loans accounts, yeah, whatever, loan repaid more than 10,000. So you can have filter for that type kind of group also. So anything, so generally what in cash account you can have filter like this, not containing bank accounts. So otherwise everything will be covered in that report. This is just, I gave you an example. Ideally, if I want receipt or payment more than 10,000, other than bank will be my area of reporting. So this was 10K we understood, okay? So that can be the way it can be defined. Flexibility up period. So if you want to do quarterly GSTR1, so once the next month starts, May starts, so every time tally, whenever you go for GSTR1, it will showcase me like Alt G, GSTR1, if I'm typing, what it will show me July. Suppose transaction has started in July and I want to go for last quarter only. So I can freeze my GSTR1 for say quarter 1 with the period. So if you want, I can just show you how one can do it. Period 1st April 23, 30th June 23. If there's a transaction, it will make sense. Triangular reports. This is very GST. So then we would have one more session later on. बाद में next time when they call us for us. So I just wanted to यहाँ पे then save view. So you just save view GSTR1 my view. Then additional configuration, yes. This company, suppose this company only I want to see. And then save with the selected period, yes. So यहाँ पे what I should do, GSTR view 1 Q1 and then you save it. So now again suppose सब लोग DOG करके जाएंगे GSTR1 तो वो वापस जुलाई ही आने वाला है. So I don't want to do like this. So at that time what I would have done is that Alt G GSTR1 save view GSTR1. I gave that name, no, save view. Did I save it? GSTR1. Statement display, GST report, GSTR1. Period 1st April 23, 30th June 23. Now how many of you realize what mistake I did? Immediately koi batao. I pressed twice the escape. See, the company has changed. This is Delhi. That report was, and specifically I said for a company. Why I wanted you all to understand is that Tally has given all companies features. You understand the difference when I say company specific, that report will be available in that particular company only. Alt G, GSTR1, Q1. Can you see the difference? I am in KBCL Private Limited. GSTR1, Q1. So this is just a click of button, this report will open. Okay. And suppose I am again in Delhi. See, whenever I am pressing escape, understand I am going to Delhi. So Delhi Alt G, there is no that GSTR1 has Q1 has not been saved. wanted to make you understand all companies feature while saving the save view reports. So when we have all companies save view feature, it will also automate your process. If save reports across the board you want, all companies, you need that kind of report. And if you want company specific, then only specify only company. So if I just change the company KBCL Private Limited, Alt G, it is here, GSTR1. Are we getting? And that is mentioned, that is mentioning this company only. Ideally, it travels to the other person. When we give it to CA, this also goes, save you also goes. That's what I have heard. And ideally, it goes. It goes. It goes. Save you goes. For dashboard now, we have to share the TSF file. Save you goes with when we data zip and we send the data. Okay. But a dashboard, we have to share the TSF file, and that is exportable. Matlab you can share on a WhatsApp also, and that person has to download in particular folder. That we will also cover later on in our slides to come. So we have understood this flexibility to default comparative view of previous year balance sheet with the current financial year for quick access. So comparatives, when you have easy, this is what I just gave you example. So now I'm not showing you live. I think from the slides you will understand last year, current year, then save view. So you save that view with these two financial years on a screen. So that will save you every time. You don't need to, and real time data. Whenever you are opening this report, it is real time refresh data. You can also have some report like flexibility configuration filter, data having credit balance. How you will go? So you go to exceptional reports and then you make a filter, data having credit balance, and then you save it. So every time you don't need to go to exceptional ledgers and then again from that you find out only data having credit balance, that way, or creditors having debit balance, the either way. So you save one report as a save you debtors having credit balance, one report as a creditors having debit balance. So every time you are at ease. Well, certain reports to every time. See, what are we AI and tools? What you mean by tools is that it auto saves your time. Repetitive task has been consolidated and put at one place. So what type of reports can be saved under save you? You can save report with F12 configuration, period, then range and value filter, like 10,000 was a value and range from this any field, and all that filters you can keep. New column, auto column, group company. So somebody had also asked, can I modify the save view? Yes, you have to then go and override that. So you can modify a saved view, select the saved view which you want to modify through, go to, and again click on save view button again to modify it. So I have opened that save view reports, and after again you want to change or modify, then again click on a save view with the different enabling disabling features. Can I delete saved view? Yes, you can delete saved view individually by click on change view in saved view. I don't advise for that content. Then I shifted to the next slide. One go delete is not advisable. Somebody has created so many filters prepared with, and someone goes and delete it. Doesn't make sense. So now go to functions. So while using Tally, you understood how many times I'm pressing Alt G. So I'm now used to press Alt G whenever I want to travel from one report to another report in Tally, instead of pressing escape, which we are normally doing while using Tally. The new feature Tally Prime department also. Now what you mean by department, that need to be understood. Navigate faster with GoTo. So GoTo, you have been understood how fast we can go to from one report to another report. So now the use case, they have given flexibility to post depreciation entry from balance sheet. So while, see, I generally give an example. If an accountant is working on certain, he's punching some preparing bill, and the boss calls him for the outstanding, either he opens a new Tally Instead of that, one can use this Alt G features. We can straight away from there, not escaping from the vouchers or not hurry to save the voucher or say, I'll give you after some time. We can straight away press Alt G and go to another ledger, any reports, whatever is asked from by anyone. Or a vendor calls up, what is my outstanding? And he need to answer it. So all that flexibility comes with the Alt G. You have to understand that Alt G is my F1. So wherever I want to see any reports while I'm working on data entry, or I'm viewing one report and I want to see another report, I may jump from one report to another report. I don't need to open another tally for that matter. So that is how it is. So while doing this also, you can do the park the voucher entry when you are viewing, you can also do. So how one can do? So suppose I am in the balance sheet, for example, and while I'm viewing something, it strikes me जैसे वो fixed asset में खड़े थे कि भैया मेरे को depreciation डालना है. So I don't know, just Alt D create voucher. Straight away you can go here and start creating your voucher. So it is very flexible from one report or one screen to another screen of Tally. You can navigate with Alt G. So Alt G, now that was switched to what I told you, was show open reports. If there are more than these numbers, you can see whatever is open, you can see here. So you can jump from one to another that way. Reports. Shuffle between the reports what you have opened. Like Alt G, if I have opened some trial balance, then Alt G, I have opened some bills receivable. Then Alt G, I have opened some stock query. So I was looking for something, and this how things were going on, and something else also you want. So from that reports, Alt G, show open reports. So at a time, jitne reports wahan pe escape, you have not escaped, then the reports will be available for you to jump between. And here there is an option available, close all reports. So at one go, you can shut down all the reports. The someone has asked, close all companies ki jahan pe close all reports are available here. So here how it is. You can jump between one to another. So you are going from one report to another report. Fine. This relative size factor, repeated transaction, verification of balances, which we'll be taking tomorrow in the audit. So see list of that just now we saw, and then you can close it also, and you can select any of them and go to that report. Now that auto generating QR code, how many of you are sending your invoices with QR code? Fatafat answer to the question. Or how many of you know the QR code enabling features in Tally? Good. So your coming today's session will be fine. यही what I wanted, this is important ना. Let's understand जो हमें नहीं पता है, that what we have to learn, keep learning and keep sharing with our friends also. So whether in this enabled or not, I don't know. So if I don't know, first of all, any feature to enable in Tally, press F11. So we will go to KBCL Private Limited. See, enable payment request to share payment, यहाँ पर yes है. So it is already been enabled. So I press yes. So there is a Rezo Pay ID. If it is there, you can mention everything. Okay. If you have UPI ID, you can also create another ID. So if you have two banks, people may ask, I have two credit card machine, I have two this. So the Tally has given me flexibility. I can have separate merchant profile also. like क्या नाम है KBCL. Then you can have UPI, and then UPI ID just you put your जो भी आपका रहेगा, you can create. You understood? And then save. So once this is enabling the QR code, you all know the pain points. Whenever chartered accountant asks for the payments, they will tell, I have to add your beneficiary. Abhi karta hu, tabhi karta hu. Instead of that, now you can just share with them. WhatsApp is also now came in Tally, so you all know directly. यहाँ से आप you can outstanding also can be WhatsApp. That's a different, like thoda anything which is value addition. WhatsApp is a separate platform. Little charge will be, it's not very expensive, but little charge will be there. Now Harshad Waghela ji, what is your query? F11, and then you just go and enable. So those of you have Razor Pay tie up, then you will put that merchant ID. And otherwise UPI, how you will come to know UPI ID? You can go to your phone pay or a GPay. There they under mention scan QR code, create QR code for your bank once you are logged in with your phone. So there, it tells me that this is my UPI ID. Whenever you go to your phone, so if I go to GPay, so it shows me UPI ID of mine. So UPI ID अभी इतना इस पे तो दिखेगा भी नहीं. But whenever you go now, you can see your own UPI ID, and that UPI ID you can put here in Tally. So the other person will get that information. Let us see how it will look like, or how. And every voucher, suppose you want to generate. So automation. See, whenever I say automation, so every time I save my bill, it should prompt me. So how you will activate? So you will go to Alt G, आपका whatever Alt G, alter master, and it will be in the voucher types. Say my voucher is sales voucher if I'm giving. So enable generate payment link QR code after saving voucher. Last one. Can you see here? So this generate payment QR link will be prompted here, subject to F11 you have enabled generating QR code link. It is Nexus. I'm just trying to make you understand. F11, you first enable the feature, then you go to voucher time, and then you generate payment QR code after saving voucher, say yes. And I don't know, but any default bank is there, they can put, okay. So this is a demo data, okay. Since it's not my data, Telly has provided me this data, okay. So let's DAS. If there is an already created voucher, that also I can send with QR code. Okay. So Alt P and Control A. Now I did Control A because when I save the voucher, they'll ask me, do you want to send voucher days for e-way? No. Do you want to send generate payment link QR code? I will say yes. So it will ask me this bill 108, okay, 53,500, okay, generating QR code. Then I'll press Control P. मैंने कहाँ गया? मैंने क्या किया? Control P, current, then configure payment link and QR code, or QR code, whatever way you want to send. That in Control print preview also you need to check. And then suppose this is Control A and I want to see the preview. Here is my QR code. So other party can scan and pay. Alt Z. Can you have look at these? It is there available. So this is simplifying your life. Now, which are the reports where you can use this QR code? That is also important, right? So to make the payment, one need to simply scan the QR code using one smartphone or any QR code scanner app. So let's go sales order, delivery note, invoice, debit note, and also on outstanding statement also you can generate QR code. And auto generate payment link on saving transaction. This just now I showed you. whenever I save my sales voucher, then I have activated generate QR code on saving of voucher. It will prompt me. If I say yes, okay. Now you will ask me, suppose that time I forgot I never wanted at that time. How later on I can do it? So suppose let us see that outstanding wala tha na, that I will like to show you. It's always a pain point, right? So Alt G, legend vouchers, alpha provisions, and we will show bill wise. And I want to share this to them. So, for example, I will go to exchange, Z exchange, alt Z के बाद generate payment QR for current. So all bills also or specific bill. 71, 53, 500, 53, 500, and entered. This is how in your outstanding also you can share the QR code. Okay. And someone may say कि पूरा नहीं भेजना है. Shift, Control R, remove from the screen. Shift, मैंने shift down arrow से select किया, then Control R to remove from the report. That's how it is. So that are the shortcuts one should know. Control R से मैंने remove किया. All of you may be knowing outstanding to be, you can now print your last outstanding in when you are sharing the bill also. So for example, this is the bill I want to print, Alt P, and then I will configure show previous and current balance of ledger. This is the new feature they have added. You say yes, Control A, and then preview. अगर कुछ outstanding रहेगा, Alt Z. So it will also print here previous balance, and with this balance, current balance will be this. So that outstanding will also go to the party. So cumulative balance has also been reflected in the bill. So that's a good feature one may do. Educate your client. Even QR code you can implement at your client place. That is also one good way. Whatever education you will transform to your client, it will help them and also help us to grow. So till now, any query, question is there? How to locate outstanding bills in Tally? How to locate? Oh, it's so simple. There's a report, specially report available,
जब
no?
तेरे लिए बहुत मुसीबत आ जाए तूने अरेंज कर लिया ना, तेरे लिए मुसीबत आ जाएगी बाद में.
Somebody is on committee for practice. Your audio is on. So, how many of you have learned? Cash basis of accounting has nothing, I mean, settlement can be anywhere. How to get outstanding bills? See, there are 2-3 ways of getting. See, first of all, I went to Alpha Provisions. It's my ledger account. In ledger account, there is a bill wise on right side F5. So F5 is a bill wise outstanding list available to you. और किसी ने देखो ना, जो भी क्रेडिट आई है वो सब एक ही बिल के सामने एडजस्ट कर दी है. 1, 2, 3. हाँ, तो वो गलत गलत काम करते हैं जिसने भी काम किया है. सो जस्ट फॉर सेक ऑफ योर दिस थिंग, समझो कि मैं उसको ऑप्शनल में डाल दूं. यहाँ से चला गया ट्रांजैक्शन, ऑप्शनल. तूने ऐसा डेटा जंक करके रखा है ना। Okay, now why I just deleted those entries was that कि मुझे ऑटो बिल सेटलमेंट सिखाना था आपको। कभी कभी in so many industries, so many business houses, you get one check for say 10 bills, 9 bills, and numbers of bills. So every time what you do is that, what is a normal way of doing the entry? Let's understand, I'll show you first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So say like 67,500 is the amount you received. I just wanted the total. So I got the selection amount is 267,500. What is the normal way of doing the entry is that whenever I receive the payment, say I'm receiving the payment on say 30th of March, okay? F6 receipts, alpha provisions 267,500. This is how normally you are passing the entry. Then you keep on selecting. This is only 5 outstanding. There will be huge outstanding number of bills of n numbers of bills outstanding. So this is the normal process. This is how you keep on doing. Yeah, joke. The other client has told you again this 5-6 bills. This payment is for this specific 5-6 bills. So how to automate? So first line in our flyer was auto bill adjustment. Let's understand how the tally is giving me that F5 bill wise. Then I know these are the 5 bills where he has made the payment. One bill under protest, मतलब कुछ है problem, he has not made me the payment, and these are the selected 5 bills he's making. So I selected the bill numbers from this list, and then you have these settle bills. On the right hand side, there is something called settle bills. So I'll click on that, and 30th March, the payment date, you have to manually enter this. Right now, I just pressed 30th March, so last entry it has come. Whichever bank it is coming, suppose DBS bank account, whatever duration, and it will do it one go, your entry is done. Simple. Now someone may have a question. ये तो हो गया, but TDS someone has deducted. For all that bill, the payment has come. And the amount, then just press enter, and then you write TDS if any, if at all it is. Okay. So just giving you an example. So it will be minus X amount, say 10,000, just for a point of view of understanding. And control TDS, more details. मुझे क्या चाहिए? Bill wise details नहीं चाहिए. I don't want bill wise details. So 10,000 is minus, and then what check, RTGS जो भी है, select it and put it. Okay. Whatever bank they have given me payment, that I can write and save it, the transactions. So it is entered, gone. Here is the transaction. Here is how it has come. The money came to 57,500, 10,000 was TDS. So in a auto bill settlement, are you happy? Have you used, anyone used these features? QR link up, you tried in your machine, QR link. F11 you have to go and enable. First enable, this is in 4.1 release, 4. This QR code came in Tally 3.0. So your machine should be have 3.0. Understood? Ideally, this is how it should be done. JV won't work, but later on you can modify the voucher to JV. See, first of all, auto bill settlement will work with receipt vouchers, not with journal vouchers. And after saving, I can save this. मतलब DBS में नहीं आया, sister company में वो पैसा जमा हुआ है, for example. So after once I have saved this voucher, I can modify to journal voucher. We have to have some short, we pass through whatever inherent features, let's use that, and then change it according to your one-on-one case basis. Okay. So I think this is done. How to find out outstanding. Is there any query till now? We are happy. Auto bill settlement also done. Cool. QR code also done. शोकेस QR कोड also हो गया. मार्क ट्रांजैक्शंस आज नहीं करना है, कल करेंगे. Okay, now how many of you know GST tax analysis, TDS tax analysis? I don't want to dwell into it, but these reports are available in Dell. No, that's all. So certain things, one I will like to show you if they have implemented. IGST is there. So whenever you go for more, related reports, here is GST tax analysis. Understand that thing. Alt is the shortcut. So GST tax analysis. When I click on this, Alt F1, 5% item, 18% item, separate analysis can be seen. So this is now parked inside the tally, the GST tax analysis. Shortcut I showed you how to verify when you are in a voucher. Because here only IGST mentioned, na? So which item is of 5% or 12%, you may not know. So you related reports, GST tax analysis. If TDS would have been there, or TDS analysis is also there. And tomorrow we will learn the edit log. So that today is not feature. So where I was, ये हो गया आपका basis of value. How many of you are analyze reports from different perspective using basis of value? Every screen of tally, report screen, there is a basis of value which gives you separate type of report. Show reports for all vouchers, altered and non-altered. Because in this company, see, normal tally also has an edit log. Understand? Why 2x? That I have to explain tomorrow. So today I don't want to get into it. Status of voucher with and without payment of link QR code. So here also you can find out with payment link voucher agar I want to see. So this many vouchers have a QR code link on a list of screen. How I went there, basis of values, and here I selected without payment link QR code. These are the vouchers. There is no QR code link is there. So that also is available. Basis of value, wherever you go, there are altered vouchers also you can see. Only if at all it would have been altered. So that way it is. There's not no altered vouchers. So basis of value, non-altered vouchers. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Pending or overdue bills. Pending, that I will show you one report. If I go to F5 bill wise, then Alt F1, so most we have settled actually. Then there's always F12 configuration is there, and there this much report. See narration, you have narration also this much, and then you go to basis of values. You want select bills, all bills, pending bills. So it has gone on basis of value, pending bills, overdue bills. I want to do see overdue bills if any. So agar iska while doing the entry, I put 45 days and then I save it. So it has gone out of my list. Why? Because that is 45 days. Basis of value, all bills. Pura story, Karam Kahani. Then basis of value, I want only pending bills. So Alt F1. So now it is showing me 30 and 45 days both. Overdue by days 30. So hope you guys are enjoying. An hour is over. Let's get up from the chair. एक घंटा हो गया. थोड़ा सा relax, थोड़ा exercise. Everyone enjoying the session or not? See, ideally, you won't get adjusted amount each invoice. Why you want? If you are simply extending your time work only, see, payment received, pura, it has come full payment, basically. And TDS 10 bills, every bill 1000 is been deducted. Why you want each bill 1000 has been deducted? It is not going to serve my purpose. Because whenever I will do TDS reconciliation with 26 AS, I don't need this thing. Total amount should match on that particular date. See, 26 AS, if they have deducted on a say 31st of December with 5 different amount also, but it's on a one day, 31st December. Usne deducted, and then they made the payment also consolidated after deducting TDS. So at the end of the day, my amount of TDS should match with the TDS deducted shown in that particular client this thing. One-on-one, it's headache. Why you want and how you will do. So there are not 10 checks received by you. So why to bifurcate? I mean, I will not suggest or nor make my life miserable doing all that one-on-one adjustments. Well, I really don't find any possible reason why you should do like that. Offline, you can connect with me and explain me the scenario where you exactly want to invest your time doing all that. So, I think Tally is an ocean. Whenever I, go to deep dive in Tally, I get something new out of it. I really enjoy doing learning Tally every day. And now Tally 5 is going to come. So I also have to update myself. ऐसा तो नहीं हमको भगवान ने कहीं और से सिखा दिया ऐसा नहीं होता है. We also learn. We do today's session. Yesterday I had to do 3 hours working. What I should be showing you, and then I want to show you very crisp, which is very day-to-day operational. I hope your operational efficiency will increase. And I don't want you only to increase your efficiency. Educate the staff who is punching the data. Educate the client who is doing actual data entry in the Tally. Okay. So let them also get some time to learn. If you automate your work, you get time to learn and teach both. So invest your time in learning also, na? I must thank all of you who are coming and sparing time to learn. See, those of you who made efforts, you may know certain things. In fact, I as an evangelist try to attend as many Tally sessions somebody else is taking, because always you get new use case or new perception to see the same thing, So ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ नया सीखने को मिलता ही है. So everything just in a right perspective we should take it. Now one or more use case, see a report in a different view through a change view. So that's what we were looking in Tally, no? Wait a minute, let's go to Tally. So समझो के देखो मैंने 3 बार escape दबाया. So I am not now used to do escape, but still okay I did. The sales register is there, and I want columnar. So basis of value, scale factor, default. Scale factor has a very good important information to be shared with you. Scale factor. See, यहाँ पे effect columnar everyone knows. Now what is basis of value? यहाँ only 2 different basis of value is there. Change view, extract, and columnar. So ERP 9 DAS करके हम sales में जाते थे, F6 करके extract में जाते थे. यहाँ पे आपको change view, because you want to change the view. Columnar चाहिए, extract चाहिए. So change view में जाके आपका ये extract वहाँ पे जाके छुपा है. Understand that. So change view is to show you how it is. And Alt F1 every time I press to drill down. I don't want this, then I just can have this way. Control R to remove from the screen. Okay. So this is how it is. Again, you want to have a change view. You can voucher, inventory wise extract. Oh wow, that's there. So this is how the reports can be modified. Inventory wise extract also available. So these reports will make sense to the person who are dealing with inventory. A good one? हाँ, जवाब चाहिए भाई, जागते रहो. Inventory wise extract also is available, huh? Whenever you are going to DAS, and then you can do this. Columnar reports when you export na, with inventory wala agar rahega na, so then you have pivot table also enabled. How many of you know that pivot table Excel integration is also there? Yes, sir. So we have 50 minutes to go. Let's speed up. कुछ और अच्छे features देखने हैं. This single sign in मैंने auto login starting में ही बता दिया. Select from drive. So you can have a different path also for auto login and auto load companies. थोड़ा सा so faster access to client data. So that we have covered now. Remove and restore, copy and paste. So you, all of you know now Control C, Control V works in Tally Prime. You don't need to do Control Alt C, Control Alt V. Control C, Control V works. Plus and minus keys, page up, page down जो हम करते थे. Remove and restores, Control R, Control U. That way it works. Session is on. Session is on. Oh, sorry. So going next. Tally Prime 4.0. Connect, automate, visualize. Today's heading. So connect means WhatsApp. I will like to show you one or two videos. Fatafat. WhatsApp FAQ. It is possible to create new or personalized template. थोड़े templates मिलेंगे WhatsApp के, so directly you can send the data. If the number on which the message is sent is not available on WhatsApp, the user will be charged for that. There will be no charges or deductions since the message was not delivered. What if the recipient blocks this number? मतलब हमारा WhatsApp number उन्होंने block किया है. How would the business know and what could be the consequences of it? There will be a separate channel and an email communication on which business will get regular updates on quality ratings. The same can be seen from Interact portal. Interact के साथ tie up डालेगा. So real life business scenario was there. Om runs a company, KBCL Private Limited. He's a super stockist and deals in FMCG products. He's a multiple wholesaler down the line. He has two people working in the accounting department, but his biggest challenge is how to share the invoices and outstanding statements with wholesalers. He decided to use WhatsApp to solve this problem and started sending messages to wholesaler through his personal WhatsApp mobile number. Now, these new way of sending updates to wholesalers seemed to save time and efforts, but very soon he realized that he was not what he had expected. So he needed to log into his personal account on the system. He was the one who could send the message, as he could not share his personal WhatsApp accounts with others, obviously with the staff not. There was ambiguity if he allowed the other two people to share the messages from their own numbers. मतलब अगर दूसरे दो लोगों को ऑप्शन दे दिया तो उसमें से किसने किया WhatsApp, you don't have a clue. There is no assurance whether the WhatsApp has gone or not from that by staff number or not. There was the risk of attaching the wrong document with a message, especially at the month end where there is a lots of pressure of work. And he could have ended up getting his number blocked on WhatsApp. So these are the scenarios, challenges he had. So now Mr. Om had an expectation, and his firm believer that the effectiveness depends on not on the tool itself, but rather on how it is utilized. Here also today we are learning the tally. So tool के ऊपर भरोसा नहीं, how you are using it makes sense. So he is now searching for a solution with a few expectations. He needs a solution where logging into the personal account on the system is not required. Okay. There should be a common number that can be used by him and the other two. Now here, example two, there can be a multi-department in the company, and more than two employees in that company, any company for that matter. There should be a complete automation of sharing invoices, outstanding statements, reports, and schemes. Last but not the least, the solution should be simple, flexible, and secure. So what is the solutions? So all of you know now the solutions, if I'm not mistaken. See, अनिरुद्ध सर ने पूछा है, बीच में ही उनका सवाल ले लेती हूँ. ये मैंने स्टार्ट ऑफ द सेशन आपको I have shown my screen that we need to keep tally 2.1, 3 and 4 in our machine. Why? Because client have a challenge of TDL. If the client doesn't have a challenge of TDL, you need to insist upon the client to come on a page with you, come on a same version with you. This is, we have to educate the client. Okay, please come on 4.1 latest version. If they have not upgraded the subscription, make them use. Tell them, Baba, you renew your motor car, bike insurance, life insurance, whatever. Even your AC needs servicing. Everything you need servicing. Why don't your software need servicing? I mean, update cost has to be there, you know. And every update is taking time for the programmer to invest the time and give you as smooth, simplified tally. See, as the name suggests, we try to simplify your life. So there should be some price and it's very peanut. So make them educated. Having paid software will ease out, because then you have someone to call and ask. Customer care में भी phone कर सकते हो ना. Tally has also customer care. So advise the client, please be क्या बोलते हैं, national contribution also you can make them aware कि whatever you do, let's be honest, whatever we do. So educate them to come on new versions. See, every time we see the ad of new phones coming, gadgets coming, why we upgrade? Why we want a new Apple phone or a new laptop or a new any company phone, that for that matter. नहीं तो Apple बोलेगा मेरा marketing चालू हो गया. So everything, why we upgrade our smartphones, same way our softwares, if they requires update, we need to upgrade na, and educate the client. See, it is our duty. Client तो बोलेगा मैं business ही कर रहा हूँ. The clients had learned last 10 years WhatsApp चलाना आ गया ना उन सबको सब कुछ. See, necessity is the mother of generation. मतलब क्या वो ऐसा कुछ मैंने कहीं सुना था. So everyone will switch over if you make them aware that this is the benefit you will get. Now Intercat is the company with them, they have tied up. One more fine tune is that you should have a Facebook page and new WhatsApp number, business number. Ideally it should be a dedicated WhatsApp number to your business. So makes sense, you know. So ये onboarding है, this is the session in itself, वो एक दो घंटे सेशन लेता है. मैं थोड़ा सा क्रिस्प थोड़ा सा बताना चाहती थी कि मोबाइल नंबर होना चाहिए विथ नो एक्टिव व्हाट्सएप अकाउंट, नहीं तो पुराना डेटा निकल जाता है व्हेन यू आर onboarding. So business account बनाओ, it's better. Website, see, no sooner or later, we have seen the time of internet started in say late 90s, then 2000 came, we are running in the era of e-commerce. Down the line, everything will be on a self, like on e-commerce platform. So you need to have your website integrated with all technology tools. So let's gear up. Everyone have to travel with the time and take benefit of available technology at our, as per our convenience. It should be my benefit. So configuring business mobile number for sending WhatsApp message in Tally, वो one time setup रहता है. So one can do that setup. So share button is there. I can manage signing up WhatsApp number, add. You can have your company's WhatsApp number added, and then you can do this. Do you want to log in for your business account now? Now, yes. So this is one-time setup, and then your partner will make you go for this and do whatever you can do best, you know. So that's onboarding is done. Sending documents, now invoice to a single contact of the customer. मतलब एक को भी भेज सकते हो. You can have a multiple sending also. So let's see how it goes. So provide party details, contact details you have to provide, yes. Multiple numbers also you can specify in the ledger master of the client. The primary number, as of now, whosoever clients are there, primary number will become their primary WhatsApp number. And once the bill is done, Ctrl+Alt+W is a shortcut where WhatsApp to this number and configure, and you have to define के भाई WhatsApp to so and so. अभी वहाँ पे PDF भेजना है, Excel भेजना है, you want to send JPG, that option is also given. And there is a common template for vouchers. So that's what starting any template you can create. So some common templates are given by Tally. So dear sir, please find here attached with blah blah blah, and the WhatsApp is done, sending one-on-one. So the WhatsApp is going. So directly once the work is done, the WhatsApp can go once you press that share button. See the update on message sent to Teleprime or the responses from the customer. So you need to go to inbox. So that button, once it is integrated, it will straight away take you to the outside that inbox of your WhatsApp. And here it will show you how it looks like. The number to whom we have sent the sales bill. Thanks for sharing the copy of the invoice. This is what the other party has answered me. And you are welcome, sir. This is what our staff can send this. So that's one number can work for everyone. That's how it should be, right? Send the single document invoice to two contacts of the same organization. ऐसा होता है ना, stores में भी देना पड़ता है, accounts में भी देना पड़ेगा, परचेज डिपार्टमेंट जितने डिपार्टमेंट है वहां पे 3 लोग बंदे भी हो सकते हैं. लाइक दैट, नॉट के एक कोई देना है. सो यू कैन डू लाइक दैट. सो F12 configuration, ledger configuration, master ledger, then F12 configuration. Provide multiple mobile numbers, yes. So you can have a department wise name and numbers of the other person. देखो मनोज accountant, फिर उसका number डाल दिया आपने. Then you may have someone else also. I said just for showing right now 2 numbers. You can have n numbers. जितने 1, 2, 3 जितने multiple mobile numbers selection, and then you select them. See, Tally has shown new mobile. So while sending also new mobile number also I can insert. If there is an instructions, can please share to this number also. So it will be shared. So message shared to 2 persons. So it is like this. It will go from your this to that. Making one or more mobile numbers as a default WhatsApp number other than primary account number. So basically, you may also have from your company also 2 department want to send. So that flexibility is also given. It is there. F11 features, set default WhatsApp number. Yes. Default WhatsApp numbers. So this is a default WhatsApp number of their client also they defined. Okay, by multiple, this is other way around. What I said was ours. As a company also we can have 2 numbers. That is the next slide. So multiple mobile number. See, in the previous, what we understood that we have to select that 2. So every time my staff will be bothering themselves. So multiple एक साथ में already है तो एक साथ में वो चले जाएगा. So wherever there is a possibility now, Tally makes it standardized, customized, inbuilt within Tally, that feature. So we need to just understand that. Now the QR code is also now we have learned. So sending document, invoice, order along with pay now button. So this is one time you also learn how it is going. That's how I showed you. Okay. Exchange, generate payment QR link, current, and then to whom you want to email. So you can email also the bill, updating payment link and the voucher. So exchange वो बटन याद रखना, वहां से आप जनरेट कर सकते हो QR code. And then again print में जाके you can configure. Then if common template for vouchers, there I want with payment link. There is a party template with payment link. So I will select party common template with payment link. So pay now button will be enabled, So the moment they receive, they can just click on the pay now, and the things are sorted. Even outstanding letters to all customers on their WhatsApp number directly from Tally Print. So I think let us go through it fast. Bills receivable. Share. Current. So all ledgers at one go. Common templates for reports. That one individual invoice, that was voucher. Now it is report. So bill outstanding is going. So there is a common template for reports, which will be going to the client. So message attempted and sent for 3. So this is how. You can also apply restriction. Means you may ask me, hey, now one of the staff I don't want him to send the WhatsApp. So that also restriction controls are there. There are some questions featuring. Thank you. Necessity is mother of innovations. Transporter ko you can send his WhatsApp number is there. You can always share to them from your tally directly. You need to be little cautious. Properly the data is going shared with the right person. Yes, I have answered. So done. So now let's go to the next. So user role. So you have to define that this person I will not authorize for doing certain things. So print, export and share. So there you can define accounting vouchers. I don't want him to export. So that restrictions. See, tally security control 1 day is also not enough. One can take as a chartered accountant tally customization work for the client. See now username Manish. Manish is a data operator. Now once he goes and does any voucher like sales, alt P share, he wants to share. So he will not be able to. No access allowed. Understood? We can restrict the access. Data security is always there. The people have to have a proper configuration, proper education, how one can do that. So Manish was a data entry operator and disallow registered business WhatsApp. Yes. So in user role also I can restrict him not to disallow registered business WhatsApp. So he cannot use that. उसका स्पेशल व्हाट्सएप नंबर डेडिकेटेड वो उन्होंने असाइन कर दिया. So you can use his designated WhatsApp number. Subject to your authority should be there to him to go and share that, right? Subject to you have the authority to share the data. So if he doesn't have the authority, he cannot share. So that's what we need to understand. So registered mobile number, he tried to change the numbers also, so that also he cannot change. So Tally has now in security controls tried to keep controls, enable controls over there. So offlet काफी सारी चीजें ऊपर चली गई है, like not allowing him to watch certain dashboard. Dashboard is a key denominator factors. The reports which you will be showcasing. So understood? Are we with me understanding these videos? Why we make videos to save on time? And I keep talking to you what I want to share with you all, So this how. So multiple numbers, one number each for the order department, purchase department. So the business can configure that just now we seen in the user's control. The separate person can have a separate WhatsApp number, but provided he should be authorized to send the WhatsApp outside the company data. Ultimately, company data is shared on a WhatsApp. So security should be in place. So is it possible to change the recipient contact details while sending? Yes, Tally automatically picks the number from the ledger master, but you have a flexibility while sending. Is it possible to send invoices, receipts, or any other documents as and when it gets saved in Tally? Yes. Voucher types जैसे मैंने QR code enable किया था, send WhatsApp after saving of voucher, you can enable. So digital signatures, yes, should be running and it can be attached, and document can go with digital signature on a WhatsApp to the client. So is it possible to exclude any specific master from the WhatsApp message being sent by the company? Yes. User can exclude any specific party master from the WhatsApp communication being sent by setting default WhatsApp number as not applicable. So see, one thing you understand, television, every time whenever a feature you are integrating, you need to have the proper consolidation. Is it possible to send customized report? Yes, any kind of default customized report documents, images can be sent through features directly from. See, whatever I generate and display is available on Tally Prime screen. Report, whatever I can see on screen can be exported, can be sent. So that is how it is. Is it possible to use the newly introduced WhatsApp integration module on my Tally Prime on AWS cloud machine? Yes, it is an independent solution that does not require the installation of any third-party software on the system. Hence, it can be used by Tally Prime on AWS as well. Okay. Is there any report where we can check the list of all contact numbers used for WhatsApp communication? Yes, this is very important from the security point of view. Whatever is gone, so every contact numbers to whom the things have been sent can be tracked through. And users can also sync their existing contacts with Interact portal. Mobi flexibility is there. And what if the party contact details configured in Tally has the less or more digits, wrong country code, or is not available on WhatsApp? In the first two conditions, namely less or more digits, Tally will automatically detect that and prompt. But in third condition, user need to go to the Interact portal to check. So country code वाले में थोड़ा सा नहीं, WhatsApp available or not, we need to check up. That they will not have. So benefits. So now all of you know. Helps in scaling up the customer engagement, no dependency on WhatsApp desktop app, approved templates are pre-configured, no setup costs or hidden charges, no need to log into personal WhatsApp account number, single number can be used by multiple users, zero risk of attaching wrong documents, no daily limit to the number of messages that can be sent, display of business name instead of mobile numbers in recipient inbox. What is the one thing, fine thing Tally has done here? Is that suppose your business is say fashion footwear, yeah, KB sale price. So there the business name will go. Even if your staff is sharing the WhatsApp, because this WhatsApp number itself should be a WhatsApp business account. Huh? So you can scale on your business and opportunity to get green tick against business name indicating authenticity. So these are the benefits of using this feature of. So you need to go to your Tally partner who will help you to onboard, Manual versus WhatsApp usage, user needs to export the documents manually, rename the files to make identifiable to the customer, dependency on a browser or a WhatsApp desktop app. User need to log into his WhatsApp account. So these are the 5. User may end up exposing personal chats, chances of attaching the wrong documents, error prone and time and efforts. क्योंकि एक बार PDF convert करके कहीं desktop पे save करोगे या folder में save कर, you will save somewhere that data and then you will WhatsApp. It's not directly WhatsApp. So when Tally has given you integration, why not to use it? So now automate. Coming to Excel import. So we have very interesting Excel and Tally. Two are the basic. I am not aware about WhatsApp charges integration, but it should be not more. I really sorry, I have not asked anyone. As I get from the Tally, so I have not applied the mind. Implementation maybe some charges, and SMS is hardly 10 पैसा या कुछ है, ऐसा उसमें ज्यादा नहीं है. So you have some wallet where you will buy some wallet money and that will be working like that. I will try tomorrow if I can get some solutions for those of you. 2 days है तो आज वाले कल भी आएंगे. So I will get the answer from the tally themselves. कि भैया tell us, this is the question raised by the participant. Charges तो पता होना चाहिए ना, where I am to go for. Business scenario, my bad, actually मुझे भी पता होना चाहिए था. As Mr. Om is a super stockist, to get the visibility of stock and orders, the principal company mandates him to use their software. You know, how many of you have encountered these situations? बहुत सारे जो distributors रहते हैं. Like if I remember one of my client, they generally expect Nokia रहे, अरे मतलब वो हिंदुस्तान लीवर के साथ रहोगे या किसी और भी कंपनी की फ्रेंचाइजी रहती है तो they have their software. When you work as a distributor, you have to use log into their portal and वहीं से सब डेटा जाता है. मतलब sales, stock transfers. You are a wholesaler, so you will distribute across the city or the region where you are operating. So what happens? You are mandated to use their software, okay? And we get our assistant who are very used to work on a tally. This tally can be learned by any graduates, can be comfortable to work on, okay? So you get the at least staff for use operating tally, okay? So recently, now Mr. Om is inaugurating a new branch office in Mumbai for his e-commerce business. The local staff at the new branch record the orders, deliveries, expenses, etc. on the Excel sheet and share that with the head office on a regular basis. Okay. So Mr. Om is an ambitious businessman who wants to see his business grow, and his decision to start a new line of business can be big leap, but he still has the same team size to handle the accounts. Generally हम लोग squeeze होते रहते हैं. एक तो staff turnover भी होता है, नए staff को सिखाने का, whatever may be the challenges. The accounts department is already occupied with their current tasks, including manual input of records from DMS into Teleprime. From DMS in the sense that software of the client, whichever is it. After the introduction of the new line of business, they are punching e-commerce transaction and branch-related transaction manually. He knows that his team is overburdened, but he is still not in a position to expand his team size. So Mr. Om has realized that his accounts team is overburdened due to the manual data entry in Teleform DMS, branch office and e-commerce sheets. Now he wants to automate the data entry process and has some expectation. The solution must handle all his requirements related to DMS, e-commerce and branch office. It should have an easy one-time setup, and it should be flexible in handling expectations. It should be versatile in handling any future requirements related to data import in Tally. I think all of you must have encountered this type of questions coming from our clients. Madam, yeah, sir, we are not able to cope up in Tally. Certain manual work is going on. My branch is struggling with that. And I think Tally 4.0 came with the solution. And before that, there were templates available in the market, import of transaction, sales transaction, purchase transaction to Tally. Templates were there. There were industry working on Excel to Tally. Tools were available and still available. It is not that everybody will be using the inherent tool in Tally. See, understand. This is now, they have enabled that feature in Tally to import any type of data which is in the Excel sheet to the Tally. So let us understand this tool, how it works. So what is the solution? Solution मैंने पहले ही बता दिया. Tally has come with the feature. So Tally Prime Release 4.0 introduced seamless data import directly from Excel sheets. Tell me फटाफट how many of you are knowing this and how many of you are using this. थोड़ा सा मैं break लेता हूँ. People are in action. अनिरुद्ध तो हर चीज यूज करता है. अनिरुद्ध भाई सेशन ही ले ले भाई. Deepak Jain is also using. Very good. Tally का inherent. So you made your own template or Tally का basic template. हाँ, third party Excel template. ठीक है ना? So you can now design your own template also. See, Tally has a basic template. Tally has given me basic templates, and I can define my own templates also. Now, my knowledge of doing import, export, yeah, transactions that I need to use it. So there are default template file which is available from Teleprime to maintain reports. So import. See, the word is import, managing template, mapping templates. Now simple Excel file. I'm just showing you this is how it will be. So masters you can export. Now there before exporting you should configure what kind of masters. So these are the sample files for all accounting masters, different cost categories, stock item. So instead of that, I will have one standard all masters, which will cover every aspect. All type of masters will be taken. So I exported. So this is how I will do ledger descriptions, readme mein everything is mentioned, group, then group readme file, then general ledger, then cost category and so on and so forth. So पूरा उन्होंने define करके हमें दे दिया. So basically now sample Excel file of master is there, readily available. Transaction is also available. Sales hai, all vouchers are also there, all accounting vouchers are also there. So if you want only sales, you can take sales and export it. So this is how the template, inherent template of Tally. Orange bar indicates mandatory fields. These are the fields, basically. Now importing the master by using the default template. So first we will understand which is there. We exported the Excel file. I hope you are with me. Just Tally में जाके वो import में जाके manage में जाके master sample file up we have exported. Now data how to import to the Tally. So what you will do? Ledger, just see there are only two ledgers. I wanted the company doesn't have more ledgers. And the stock item, there is no stock items, zero stock items. Let's understand how we can from Excel template. सबसे पहले unit होना चाहिए तो pieces create किया आपने. Stock group, these are the five, six stock groups you are creating. These are the item name under the group name and then the units. This is all Excel you will be pasting, And then the group name, sundry, all of you know the basic group names in Tally. So these are the certain things we have created in the file, Excel file, that template file which we exported, master file. And that master, again, then you import masters from where to all master XLX file. And then what you want to file, sub chain, you want everything, right? So अगर unit चाहिए तो unit select करके ला सकते हो. Only all master में से क्या चाहिए type of master. Single import भी हो सकता है. First you will bring the unit. Modify with new data. Yes. So there was sheets available. Pehले unit 1 unit, then 5 groups, then stock items. So one by one, import successfully. It has come. You can import masters. Again, all masters. Then you will go for the group, stock group, default template. So you are not doing anything. Only in the default template, you have pasted your data. 5 group stock group for there, then you import that and it is done. And then you are again masters. Kya import karna hai? Master import karna hai. What you will do? Stock items from default and then where you will list of master modify with new data. Preview import summary, yes. So it will show me stock item count and it is imported successfully. Now again I will import that ledgers created by us. So you select what you are importing, ledgers. Sundry debtors containing this, and start. Now these are the ledgers imported. Is it a sorted aligned? Basic template से ही काम चलेगा. We can create our own template. So we will go through that how one can design one template also. So importing the transaction by using the default template provided by Tally. Let's go to the default template of Tally. So this screen, everyone, this kind of data comes. Voucher date, sales type, ledger name, gross value, supplier pin code. हाँ, item name आ गया, ledger amount आ गया, sales tally template में save किया है. And what I observed, one line was in between, है ना? From first voucher to the second vouchers. So sales tally template, accounting voucher, default template. Then you are importing the 4 sales transactions with there. DAS करके वो बताएगा, मुझे लगता है जहां तक डे बुक में बता रहा है, कहाँ बता रहा है, डे बुक में आपको बता देगा. So all 4 vouchers have come with item and CGST and everything. So, default tally import also works smoothly. Now, user define means we ourselves can define the template as per our requirement. The way you want to design, you can design. So this is how the data list is available on your example sheet. So contact number, GST status, regular, वो सब है. How you will do now? Import. So first I will want master. So master का मुझे चाहिए data list file. Sheet 1. Default template. की जगह पे मैं create करना चाहूंगी. Because I have to learn how to create, right? So all companies or these companies that you can specifically, you can decide. So customer list import. What do you want to import? Ledger, correct? So you will name the type of master ledger. What is the name? The sheet in that particular sheet, what is the heading given? That you keep on mapping with the tally field. That's what you have to do. What it does is that we have to just mapping up. So you have to, this is a very, very technical, not technical in the sense, day-to-day operational, what are you doing now? That you just need to link it. Mapping karna hai. You just have to map it. So name, your ledger name is the name of the column header in Excel. And Excel data has a column headers, यहाँ पे yes होना चाहिए. फिर row numbers लिखा है, import data from which row you want to import, that also you need to specify. So कभी कभी busy से data export किया तो 6th row में वो header रहेगा, तो then you have to write import data, header is in the 6th row, import data from 7th row. So that flexibility is also available. And suppose 1 to 100 is already imported, then import from 101 row to that alteration you have to do in this. So this is how simply on a left side panel, whatever you want to do, sundry the sheet name, and wherever it will go in the tally mapping field you have done. So it will import the data, chart of accounts, ledgers, sundry data. So all ledgers name have come along with the mobile number and the GST number. So I think that default tally, this we learn now, creation. So whatever Excel sheet you had available with you, you can map it. And you have to give your name, specific name. Now, we will import some transaction using user-defined templates. So if I want to import, now this is how the data has come to me. Serial number, date, sales type, voucher. See, in any import, voucher number is important. Huh? Just take care of that. Invoice amount, sales, item name, quantity, shipping charges, SGST, CGST, and the mode is item invoice. Okay. So that fields are properly defined. No vouchers entered in the company. We are showing you transactions. What is the file format? Is a sales transaction. In this file, April 23, then import sales data is the worksheet name. And this has been already configured. कैसे किया है? Accounting vouchers, voucher type name, linked with the column header there. Voucher date, voucher number, change mode, ledger name. Top ledger is there, and then the bottom ledger is there. So everything needs to be just tagged it, you know. Ledger amount, whenever there is a specified, like CGST ledger is your specified ledger. So you can specify the fixed value. So select the fixed ledger, specify fixed ledger. That all you need to do. Whenever you yourself will start doing that, you will enjoy doing it. Templates creation is something where creatively, you can engage your mind. It's a very good thing. One time आप create करेंगे, but for client, if you are creating, please charge. Don't do free. I don't advise chartered accountant to give free advice. Okay, sheet getting imported has some master that is not available. So that will be also possible. Ledger is not there in Tally. Don't worry, Tally is at your rescue. You can import the data with exceptions. So Kana Beckers is not there. बाकी अपना वो whatever the नाम, invoice amount, sales में कितना जाएगा, that was been predefined. So I am importing the transactions. So Kana Bakers was not available, so exceptions, and then Tally allows me to create the ledger also. It shows me, you just press enter and you can create the ledger. So that flexibility is given to me. And then once I create, while doing this, the transaction is parked. But only for this type of exception, that the ledger was not. Other type of exceptions can come if you are not properly configured. So you need to configure properly. So now frequently asked questions, थोड़े questions हो जाएंगे. A business is using the default template provided by Tally to maintain the record, but now he wants to capture some additional information for which a separate column is not present. In the default Excel template, for each worksheet contains the complete list of fields available in Tally. The user can simply copy that field name and paste that in the top row as a header. Is it possible to share the existing Excel sheet mapping details with anyone else so that he does not need to configure the same? मैंने बोला था, yes, we can do at our end, and then we can share the TSF file with the client also, with friends also, but please do charge for that. So that the file location would be Tally installation directory config and Excel map. Tally installation directory config and Excel map. So if I go here, so my Tally, where my Tally is there, program files, Tally Prime is there, 4.0 is there. Then Tally config. Config के अंदर see, can you see Tally Prime 4.0 config? There is an Excel map, and here are the TSF files. So this TSF is already created, which can be. So मैंने अपने I keep on doing some R&D, so I keep creating this. So this is even this BZ what I downloaded now, it is available on Tally help file. So this TSF is readily created by Tally, which you can use. It's available on a help file. We can ask them to. Of course, import bank statement downloaded in Excel. Of course, by auto bank reconciliation is the key. But there are now tools available. So instead of each and every entry, Alt J करके you have to park the entry. What advantage a business will have if it uses the default templates provided by Tally to maintain day-to-day records over the user defined template. Two major benefits. First, you do not need to spend time on defining the Excel format for capturing the data, and second, you do not need to configure any mapping. ये तो ऐसे ही अपना हो. Let's move on to the next feature. Visualize. See, now we have 7 minutes to go as per the scheduled time. Okay. So visualize, unlock the power of data visualization with our dynamic dashboards. Real life business scenario. Like other entrepreneurs, Mr. pivotal business decisions are often shaped by the insights he derives from MIS and financial statements. To ensure the seamless operation and make critical decisions, he closely monitored the following reports. Month-on-month sales, purchase and net profit, availability of assets, cash in, cash outflow, receivables and payables, top buyers and sellers, top business expenses, most selling items, pending orders. This is the MIS creation job, yeah. These are the reporting requirement of every accountant in the at least some mid-size firm, they want all this. So now Mr. Om knows that these reports are there in Teleprime and he regularly accesses these reports and sometimes ask the accountant team to share. But he needs to navigate to different reports to get visibility. After accessing the reports, he needs to use F12 to configure the existing report to get desired information. Comparison among reports during the same period can be time consuming. Establishing correlation among the reports consumes efforts as each piece of information is available on a separate screen. You all are with me because all reports what we discussed, what the MIS needs are available in Delhi, but in a different screens. So requesting his team to consolidate information onto one screen needs manual efforts and many delays in the decisions. So with a decade of business experience, Mr. Om values business reports by efficiently extracting the information from Teleprime using GoTo, but he has a wish list for additional Teleprime capabilities. Why I am highlighting this and happy to share with you that Teleprime release 1.0 gave me GoTo feature. और हम बोलते ना हमको थोड़े से थोड़ी ना चलेगा, मतलब इतने से थोड़ा चलेगा, और भी चाहिए, कुछ नए फीचर्स आने चाहिए. So, every time, everyone needs some change, some new upgradations. So that's why they were asking Excel to tally import. Templates में पैसा नहीं डालना है, हम खुद ही template बनाएंगे. WhatsApp integration, that's why it has come to Tally. And now this dashboard. Why? So all vital information report should be on one screen. Report should be shown in summarized way and should allow the user to drill down if he wants to go and see, check. So what to Tally ka inherent capabilities hai. Any reports, wherever you want to drill down, you can get directly to the voucher screen also. That is the key USP of the Tally software. Should be highly customizable so that user can change the periodicity or the way of representation. Should show the real-time data so that his account team does not spend time on collating the information. See, every businessman wants the real-time data. Here also we want to learn real-time updates coming in Tally. Should be easily shareable. Yeah. So every reports which I get should be shareable, exportable. So this is the requirement. So what is the solution? So anyone? So मैंने तो पहले ही बोल दिया, dashboard was the solution. So assessing the dashboard, navigating and drill downing. So how it looks like, Questions क्या है? Anyone? तो एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन इन्होंने कहीं पूछा, आफ्टर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ डेटा ऑन टैली for GST filing, is it better to use the other software like Gen GST, ClearText? For me, I'm using Winman and everything. But once the Tally file comes now, I think we can now at least one to already 3.0 के बाद GSTR 1 is going from Tally itself. 3 भी थोड़ा challenge है, लेकिन that also will go with Tally 5.0 coming in. So let's quickly go through certain this thing फटाफट. थोड़ा सा डैशबोर्ड देख लेते हैं. The dashboard has come on a gateway of Tally. So Alt G, I have a dashboard, common reports. There also I can go and click on it. So once this is the default dashboard created by Tally. This is default created. Any Tally 4.0, once I start, I will get these basic tiles. And orange bar indicates that you are on that particular tile. So right arrow, I'm going with mouse, I'm switching over to another tile, switching to the next tiles. And just click on that and double click and you are into the data. And data say you are directly into the voucher. So these are shortcuts available. So you can navigate between different tiles and you just click on that particular button, sales accounts, I double click and I get inside directly to the sales register. I can go to the month on month and to the voucher. So that's the beauty. While viewing the dashboard, I can straight away go to my whatever desired reports I want to look into. Now changing the period of entire dashboard or for any specific tile in the dashboard, that feature is also available. You can change, sales trend, for example, and then purchase trend. This is 23-24 data for all the tiles. So F2, I can change particular tile period, say to June 23. So it has changed sales trend from 1st June to 30th June. Now purchase trends and the other tiles still on the 23-24. So people will ask, no, I want to change for all the tiles and the period. So you can change it to say September half yearly reports also you can view like this. So this is how every tiles will now have April to September 23. So you can have change period to all tiles to specific tiles depending on your requirement. So adding, removing, configuring and positioning. Now I don't like that number 3 tiles. I can reshuffle the tiles numbers. So that is also possible. And you can add tiles. There is a button right side, add tiles. Top stock groups I want to check. So I can add top stock groups. So that is there available now. I can also configure the tile I want at what the name top 5 product. Then stock item wise, highest to lowest. I just want to see only outward value, outward and quantity. Kitne pieces ja rahe hain. Then data and graph. And I can have a bar graph also. I can keep it on a position of tile where I want to see. It should be my third report, for sales, purchase, and then the product, which are the top 5 products moving. So that and the bar is there, the bar graph, whatever way you want to see it. So accordingly, you can see it. Comparison of different periods in one or more than one companies. So this is also beautiful. You can have a comparisons. So within the company, with the different company, everything can be checked with, So financial year 23-24, that's the name I given to the tile. Then I want 22-23 tiles in front of this comparisons के लिए बाजू में. So I can add tiles, sales trend, and that is coming in the line. Then I will configure period. I will select 22-23. April 22, March 22. Subject to that tally which you have opened is containing 2 financial years data. नहीं तो another company also you can load and then you can check group company or certain F3 companies probably. Compare company is also was there, so you can do that way. So the 23-24 and 22-23 data, you can see what we have to learn is that sky is the limit for doing the presentation. You should know how to edit. So it is add tiles and then it as per your convenience, which that I just now told you, company wise configuration, company wise comparisons also you can do. So that another company should be open there to compare the data basically. So data should be there to compare. So come back to KBCL Private Limited and now there is a Delhi also. Then I go to dashboard and these are my dashboards and then I will add tile. So now this is enabled. When there are 2 companies open, company wise comparison of sales, I can see whatever you want to see. So KBCL Private Limited has this much sales and then another company. So and group companies आपने जितनी 5 companies खोल के रखी है तो 5 का एक साथ में आ जाएगा. So whatever companies you open, it will bring that data, net profit comparisons also will come. So these are the good reports generated by you. So I told you it's up to the user what he wants. He can do, you know. Controlling the access to the entire dashboard or any specific tile in the dashboard. So we can also have a controlled tiles also. Okay, oh, we are overshooting the time. We have 5 more minutes to go.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay, then fine, fantastic. Because I think how many slides left over? 1 second. Let me look at the slides. Where we have reached 122. हाँ बस 2-4 स्लाइड ही बाकी है अभी तो चलो ठीक है वो जहां से चाहिए वैसे वो आता था 122 से ही चाहिए तो व्हाट इज द शॉर्टकट एनीवन यहाँ से ही स्लाइड शो स्टार्ट होना चाहिए ऐसा इसका शॉर्टकट है ना I forgot that shortcuts. Okay, fine. Here we go. So you can also enable, disable viewing of dashboard to your staff. Full access, I am disabling dashboard. I hope you should understand Tally works with the security controls. Tomorrow we will be taking security controls. In a thoda sa main sikhaungi what is the importance of security controls. Because most of the CA's office or client's office I see no access. So Manish, as a my data operator, I have disabled. So he cannot see my dashboard. So this is a very important feature of Tally. You can restrict the person not to see the dashboard. In particular dashboard, only one tile I don't want him to see, that also I can define. I go to security controls, data entry control, full access की जगह पे particular tiles. I don't want him to see what is my sales figures, you know. So I can see sales trend tiles. I can full access disallow. Control A करके बाहर आके. Then I will go through again to the user. Why? See, admin has a right to define the roles of the normal user, data entry user. Nobody else can change. If I'm a data entry operator, I cannot change the this thing. You know? Right? So that cannot be possible. So only one tile, not access, no access allowed. So understand. So dashboard के FAQ ले लेते हैं. Is there any possibility of getting the dashboard customized as per the specific requirement of business personas like business owners, CA, etc.? Yes, the customer can customize the dashboards as per their specific business or persona specific requirement. After configuring the dashboard as per the user requirement, is there any way to save the configured dashboard to avoid repeated setup? Yes. Or once the user is done with the configuration of the dashboard, he or she can click on save view and access same instantly from the go-to. But I have not actually shown you something. Let me go to my Tally. I will take 1 more minute. Alt G. See, there is a specific name दिया है CA dashboard. So if I click on CA dashboard, this is how the reports will come. I want to see GST liability, GST 3B pending errors, 1 pending. So I want client to understand कि ये जो pending है वो clear करो. I want their cash balance trend. I want this. Down arrow से मैं थोड़ा नीचे जाके ये पूरा trend मुझे जो देखना है मैंने set करके रखा है. Alt G. We can have a GST dashboard defined for the clients. So जैसे किसी क्लाइंट का डेटा आता है ये डैशबोर्ड डालने का एक साथ में सब रिपोर्ट दिखेगा आपको. एंड दिस इज फॉर फुल ईयर. सो वी हैव लर्न ना F2 करके यहाँ पे पीरियड आप डिफाइन कर सकते हो कि मुझे भाई एक ही क्वार्टर का देखना है सब टाइल का. So real time refresh करके it will give me the data. So you can see everywhere 30th June now. Okay. So if I have changed the date, it is asking me whether you want to save it. I will say no. So वो बाहर निकल के चले जाएंगे. ठीक है. So Alt G, there are sales dashboard is predefined. Only sales related बना सकते हो. Only purchase related बना सकते हो. So dashboard depending on the clients or and then this is traveling. मतलब आप भेज भी सकते हो. You can share with your friends. That's what we have seen that. Default screen that startup में we have start of the session we have seen F1 startups. You go to F1 help settings startup and open dashboard on a loading of company. Whenever my company starts, I want to see the dashboard. So direct करके computer में जाके that you can manager whosoever wants to do MI see the MIS उनके वहाँ पे ये feature enable करो. Not on the data operator screen. They don't need to see dashboards per se. You know. Okay. So this is how it should be. Is it possible? So that's what I said. All tiles export कर सकते हो. तो tiles. The user can select either current or all tiles while exporting or sharing the dashboard through email or WhatsApp. इससे ज़्यादा क्या चाहिए? Okay, you can export the tiles and email the tiles. Benefits, okay, it provides complete visibility at a glance, saves time and efforts in accessing multiple reports which you have seen, analyze various data points with drill down capability, flexibility to select the way of representation, bar graph also you can select, complete control of the information shown on the tile, real-time information with zero collation work. You can see how much time of the operator will be minimized. Every time we need not to populate or collate all this. It is there only. One time exercise. So what is the purpose of automation is that it should minimize my time on mundane tasks. जो everyday मैं कर रहा हूँ, which is not you giving me value addition. हाँ, report presentation is the what MIS के basis पे ही businessman decision लेगा. So compare it gives me comparatives with the companies, different company, and easily exportable. So this is what is the benefit. I think for today we should now wind up. I have overshooted by 10 minutes, but that's fine with me. 1 घंटा हो गया भाई. Over to you, Sachin.
Thank you, ma'am, for this session. You were quite engaging, ma'am. I wasn't able to hear all the whole of the session, but the portion which I heard was quite engaging. Being a CA myself, I know the importance of Tally, and I learned a lot from you. That new features which I didn't learn from my article shift itself. So thank you, ma'am. So participants, be right there at 3 to 5. Tomorrow will be same time and same link. So be there. Some of the participants were late today, so I urge all of you. So be there on time. Thank you, Vandana ma'am, for being such a nice speaker. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
My
See
pleasure.
you tomorrow, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.